This is your latest Manchester United transfer news as we discuss Man United's big steps, which are taking very, very familiar movements. It's almost like, you know, when it snows and it's pristine and nobody's trodden there before. I feel like with United's latest transfer updates, they're walking into their own footsteps on snow that they've walked on before. I feel like they're making a very big mistake, and I think that is it just to buy time, to lower our expectations, or do they genuinely think they can do something different this time? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and hoping for a different outcome, and I do feel that United's latest transfer updates are very, very, very familiar to us before, and I think it's a bad plan, and I don't think it'll work unless they change what their parameters are.
We do have a poll in the chat. I'm going to come to the chat now as well. So the poll is, will United match Tchouaméni's wages? 69% of you so far have said yes. You believe that United are willing to go that extra yard and make Tchouaméni happen. Interesting. I would like that to be the case. I have made my case for this. I have listened to what has been said. I've read what's been written, and again, with Tchouaméni, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm still convinced we can't just wait on Tchouaméni. We have to make a move on Santos. If we want him, we have to go now and get him, I feel. Because I think someone else is just going to come in. Let's see what else we've got in here. King Walker says that we can't compare ourselves to Arsenal. They are levels above us, even if we sign Mbappe. I don't want Mbappe because he turns up for France, and that's a different story altogether. You could use a few other players in that there. Look, I don't think we're a million miles away from Arsenal. We're not. We just need to make the right signings, but we are going to stay where we are, which is, 12, 15 points behind them if we don't sign the right players. I am worried. I am. And Man United's task this summer is to build a squad that's capable of playing in the Champions League and obviously staying in the top four, so we're back in the Champions League next season as well. And at the moment, we haven't got a big enough squad. We're weaker than we was last season, like I said yesterday. That's where United are right now. We're back at pre-season training this Thursday. So we are 2 days away from pre-season officially starting with a worse squad than we had when we finished the season. I don't want to sound doom and gloom. I'm not, but they're the facts. And that's what we're waiting for Ineos to act on now. Plenty of time, like Andy Mitten said, left in this transfer window. Still a chance for Manchester United to make it happen. But I'm more scared about the other teams taking our players than I am the time that's left in the window. I fully accept that we can get plenty of deals done yet, but it's who we're actually buying that's the concern right now. 3 minutes ago, Spurs are preparing 85 million bid for Eli Junior Krupp. I've heard about the Krupp interest. He is trying to push, from all accounts, for a Liverpool move to hook up again with Iraola. But yeah, it is a worry that Spurs would get Krupp. That would make them a lot stronger. That would be the best signing that they've made this summer. By far, if they get him. It's ridiculous, isn't it? They want Savinho, they want Krupp, they've already strengthened midfield, they've already strengthened the back. Yeah, Spurs definitely getting in the top 10 this season. TCVM, UK tax 38.9% versus Spanish tax 43.1% on Tchouaméni's wages. He's improving nets at the same wages. We can do better even. Yeah, you've got to bring this in. You've got to bring everything into account when you look at everything that happens in a different country. Obviously, T's and C's, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. There's a lot to get into there, but United just need to make it clear, I think, with Tchouaméni that they're willing to go that extra yard to bring him in. I think that's where Manchester United need to... that's where they need to make up the difference. They do. Make it incentivised. Make him feel like he's wanted. That's it. That's all United have got to do. That shouldn't be difficult. You are going to be the first name on the team sheet at Manchester United without a question being asked. That's you. We understand what you have done so far. We want you to lead this young team and these other midfielders around you to Premier League glory. Take us to Champions League glory. You are going to be the You're going to be that leader in the middle of the park. That's what it is to sign Tchouaméni. That's what Manchester United need to be selling him. If they can't make this happen and somebody else takes him, like I said, it's the end. It is. United, when a player's available and we know that that player would want to go to United, that if that actually is the case and you don't sign him, then I don't think there's any point in looking at anything else. Look, there could be other players that come in, but if you don't sign him when he's available, then it is a massive, massive loss.